Meanwhile, a foiled sabotage attack at an Iranian nuclear site is still raising many questions. There are reports out of Tehran that the premises near the capital was a centrifuge manufacturing site. Now, if this is true, this could severely set back Iran's enrichment program. So for more insight, we now welcome Professor Efraim Inbar, the president of the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security, and he joins us live from Jerusalem. Professor, thank you so much for your time on this
Good
day.
evening.
So it's never clear in incidents like this who is behind these developments, so to speak. But given that the site was reportedly on the list of Israel's so-called targets, is a move like this something that would have been approved some time back? Or is this potentially a move by the new Bennett-Lapid government? Your thoughts?
Well, those things have happened in the past. There is nothing new about it. But I don't think that if it is this deed is connected to any Israeli agency, it could have been done without the approval of the highest authorities in Israel. So I think it simply reflects that the Israeli policy toward Iran continues unchanged.
To that point, we heard Naftali Bennett just moments ago saying that Israel will have no hesitation in acting when needed. What do you make of that message, given the strategy that we're talking about, these sites that being targeted over a period of months now? What are your thoughts about the risks of a move like this and the message coming from Bennett right now?
I think that what we've seen is an operation with very little risk. After all, some kind of flying object got close to a nuclear installation in Iran. It didn't have a pilot, so there was very little risk if indeed it was foiled. So the attacker lost some kind of equipment. And I think it's very important to signal to the whole world that Israel will not abide by whatever agreement is reached by the United States and part of the international community with this regime in Tehran on nuclear issues.
And to that exact point, as these indirect talks continue in Vienna between Iran and world powers, what would you suggest would be the best approach right now for Israel, over and above the message we just heard from Naftali Bennett for Iran?
I think there is a debate in Israel whether covert operations can still go on and be useful. If we have exhausted the possibility of derailing the Iranian nuclear program with covert actions, we need kinetic action in order to make sure that Iran does not get a nuclear bomb.
Thank you so much. We always appreciate your insights, Professor Efraim Inbar from Jerusalem. Thank you.
Shalom from Jerusalem.
Thank you. On to the coronavirus.